Hello.
What's your name?
My name is B.
Nice to
An
meet you.
actual insect. How are you?
An actual insect? So
Yes.
so that means you like jazz.
Yes. Who doesn't?
Deploying smooth jazz in 3, 2, 1.
Alright. Okay. Everyone got their
If you need some more jazz, I can play the intro to Cowboy Bebop on trombone.
Can you do it right now?
Please.
we don't
I don't.
Why can you do it right now?
Just now. Don't even think about it. Just let your heart sing.
You heard B said no.
Just make like the little pursed lips that you do into the trombone, but just do it like without the
Exactly
trombone.
what Aidan was just about to do.
It's hard.
Oh, okay, good.
The Amish are ready. Okay,
The Amish are ready?
Alright, hold on.
so let's do some introductions because there are now 5 of us.
Yo, that's more than 3.
Right? I'm glad someone went to school like me.
It's they call it 3 spooky 5 me for a reason. Because we turn from 3 into 5, and that's the most spooky combination.
Hella spooky. So everyone who's listening already knows about Aidan Carter and myself. So let's introduce B. Want to say some things about you?
I'm a human. I try my best, and sometimes I fall on the ground. Actually, I'm just an awkward, silly person who just wants to talk shit and make chaos. Let's do this.
And make chaos?
Yeah.
So are you chaotic what? What's your alignment?
Okay, what I wish to be is true chaotic, but what I actually am is chaotic good.
Okay, that's good.
And then
Thanks, I know.
I want to get both.
That's why it's called chaotic good, I guess.
I mean, if that's the logic, I didn't go to school for science, so you know better than me.
Okay, and next up, Kathy, if you'd like to introduce yourself.
So, my name is Kathy. Pronouns are she and her. Certifiably not human. And I'm pretty much just as clumsy as B. I fall over a lot too.
Sick, yeah.
One of my people?
All over.
Okay, and now on to our first topic. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I was just gonna say, like, my ancestors are Canadian, so I'm, like, basically honorary Canadian.
Big guess.
Honorary Canadian.
Sorry.
I used to watch, like, a Canadian YouTuber a lot, and I kind of, like, listened to him so much, like, even, like, when I was falling asleep, sometimes I would wake up and start giving, like, a little, like, a boot, like, a little bit. Like, it was coming through subconsciously in my, like, accent.
What?
Like,
beautiful.
I was conditioning myself to become Canadian unintentionally by watching his videos.
You'll be Canadian one day. Okay, so our first topic of the day, so there's a Bionicle fan MMO that's being put out. You can play up to 6 players at a time. Which colors are we all choosing?
Holy shit.
Because we're all gonna play together, right? There's 5
wait.
of us.
So there's actually a Bionicle MMO coming out?
Yes, I will send you the link.
No, I'm not playing.
No fucking way.
No fucking way. No. And I fucking loved Bionicle as a kid. I loved Bionicle, and I just can't get into MMOs.
Oh, you can't get into MMOs! Oh, shit. I kind of can't either because, like, my main one is RuneScape, and then sometimes I'll, like, go off to another one for a little bit, but I always come back to RuneScape. Like...
RuneScape is a classic, though.
Yeah, it's a classic, so how can you not go back?
That's the thing. Like, it's so tried and true. Like, it's from 2001. Like, what the fuck? It's like, no way.
That face when no RuneScape girlfriend.
Yeah, I don't have enough money to buy one. Buying GF 1K.
Buying GF.
What did I put for mine?
Selling mithril set.
Yeah. It's like selling mithril set 350 gold or something. I lowballed it, I think.
That's a very good price.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm surprised no one's took me up on that offer.
So if you ever check Carter's passport in Animal Crossing, that's what it says.
That's amazing.
I'm surprised
That's
no one's
awesome.
on that offer. Because that's a good offer.
Yeah, and I'm buying GF. Like, you've seen how many millions of bells I have, right?
Wait, you're buying GF for how much?
I don't know, like 1.5 mil?
Dang.
That's actually,
hi,
you know, you're
Hello.
that's true, actually. You did that.
you're actually starting to like enter into like a high echelon of like GFs. Like you have to have a higher level to wield these GFs. Like you have to level up your stats.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Aidan can not only buy GFs in Animal Crossing, Aidan could probably buy a whole slew of wrestlers because of your new wrestling backyard.
I made a wrestling ring, a backyard wrestling ring in Animal Crossing, and it's got like an announcer's desk and everything. Like, my friend came to my island today and we were playing around on my wrestling ring.
How do you
Oh my
wrestle?
God.
Like, just smack each other with nets repeatedly, or like
Well, we were like so like the ring's a bed. So we were rolling around in the bed, and then we got out
Oh
and
my
we were smacking
God.
each other with nets.
So it's actually the ring. It's actually been in the game since the GameCube version, but the ring is 4 separate parts. So it's like 4 different beds that you put together, and it makes one ring.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a mega bed.
It's so cool.
So,
And
Eden,
once-
does that mean that I can come dressed as Scott Steiner and just make a whole ass speech? With my fractions and percentages?
Oh my god!
Please do.
Samoa Joe! Like,
I've been dressed as a feminine JR for the past 2 days.
Yes!
Just remember, guys, not the Dippin'
Not
Dots.
the Dippin'
Not
Dots.
the Dippin'
But
Not the Dippin' Dots.
Dippin'
No, we
Dots
need
are so
someone dressed
good.
as Samoan Joe, though.
have
Just
you
so
guys
that
ever
it's
seen the video of that where it's animated, like it's just the words he's saying, and it's like getting crossed out and like replaced
Yes.
with like other words?
The infographic,
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah.
Infograph is
the-
amazing.
Kinetic typography.
Yeah.
Yeah, they like
Yeah.
show his like words as it's going, and they like scroll like cross it out when he like stutters and stuff. Like it's really funny.
Yes.
You take 32% and take half of that?
Yeah,
someone on Reddit actually did the fucking math, which is the best part about it.
So
I would
like
need the link.
the thing is, like, he's talking about percent chances to beat someone, and then applying it to like other people who have beat other people, and then applying it to his chances of like beating this one guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Is that,
essentially.
like, basically what he's trying to do? And then he's like concluding like through like dubious math that like he's the number one guy because of the fractions.
Essentially.
I forgot
The
about
numbers
the
don't
whole
lie.
thing, but I'm reading it right now, and it is beautiful. And indeed, the numbers do not lie.
The numbers don't lie.
You know what we can all take away from that
Don't do-
promo?
Don't do math, kids.
There's that. But if you do math, so there's 2 things here. A, don't do math.
I'm a calculus honors. I'm a calculus honors student. Don't do math. Don't do math.
Oh
I
yeah.
have a minor in accounting, don't do math.
I took like data management in high school. Math's okay.
Only course of Carter.
I was bad at math, so like other people by comparison seem so much better than me that I kind of want to recommend math to other people because I'm so bad at it. Like I'm just like, maybe you should try math. I'm not that good at it. Like maybe you should do it instead of me.
Oh my god. Okay, so
You're like the Jehovah Witness of math. Hello, have you tried
Well,
math?
save your eyes
Have
on
you
me.
tried math? I'm just fucking recommending it to people. Like, bro,
In the-
you have to hear about this fucking thing.
In the
It's
arms
called
of-
math.
So, like, bro, when you add 2 plus 2, it makes 4. Insane, right?
Okay, we're taking like you're going from like Jehovah's Witness to like back alley drug dealer with this.
I mean,
Listen,
isn't that what
2
Jehovah's
is 4
Witnesses are?
minus 1, that's 3 quick maths.
Exactly.
And then I'm just like scratching my arm, like, "Yo, man, you got any math around? Like, please."
Yo, you got some that percentage, bro?
God, this is okay. But the point I've been trying to make. So
the smoker square root scraps.
God damn it. So Eden's dying right now. Alright. So 2 points.
I think we're all dying right now.
2 points. A, don't do math. But B, if you do math, get Scott Steiner as your math professor.
Oh yeah,
Isn't that
dude.
the basis? I
Well,
thought
yeah.
he was a literal math teacher.
Is he actually a math teacher?
Why don't you
No,
look
he's
it up?
not. Please,
Okay.
please, let's not.
Fucking hell.
Oh my god, if that's true.
Yeah, brother! Snap into some math!
Oh my god.
See what happens when we get 2 extra people on the podcast?
Wait,
Yeah, it's so fun.
Okay.
Dude, this is great.
This is chaotic and stupid. This is so us.
Yes.
Is that not the purpose of this podcast, though?
I was gonna say.
Do we need a purpose?
What is a
Do we need a name?
Do we need math?
Do we
No.
need math? Yo.
We need lots of math right now.
I do math for a living.
Okay, never mind.
I can't do math for a living, I might get addicted.
It might be an addition to things.
Oh my god.
In
Might
addition,
divide people.
hey,
If you multiply your ideas, you'll figure it out.
Carter's
Okay.
physically
Got him.
cringing.
This is what I do all day, every day. Puns.
Oh my god.
Sounds like a rough life.
We're only like 17 minutes into this, dude.
I know.
It's
This is
y'all realize
I
it's
just-
all going downhill from here. It's
I
just
just
gonna
look
get
at the clock.
worse
I'm thinking
and
it's like
worse and
5:45. We've covered so much ground already. Like,
okay. So, how about this? Why don't we change topics, and we'll actually discuss something that I think I want to hear B and Kathy's opinions on this. So, for the past I'd say for the past month, Eden, myself, and Aidan have been basically coming up with this lore called the Neo World. Have either of you heard about this, B or Kathy?
Oh, Explain.
Neo World?
The Neo World. So kind of like what the world's going to be like in the future.
Oh.
Quotations on this.
I
Yeah,
thought it would
okay.
be like what the real world would be like if we had Neopets.
That's cool.
dude, there should be Neopets now.
No.
I didn't grow up with Neopets, and the only Neo thing I am like deeply in tune with is 2064 Read-Only Memories, and that game's depiction of Neo San Francisco is probably like my favorite depiction of the future because it's super queer and furry.
So I actually have that game on my PS4.
Oh my god, you should play it!
I've actually thrown it in like our future Let's Plays folder because I feel like that's a great game to play for our channel.
So good. It's so good. The story's so good.
It's really intense. But the Neo World thing that we're talking about,
So remember in the group chat when I added that map and Kathy, you were like, "Oh, where's whatever, wherever you're from," I think, and I was like, "Oh yeah, we flooded it along with Nevada." That's the Neo
Oh yeah.
World.
Wait,
Like
or what?
you literally gave like, oh my god, I couldn't. You gave like my whole state to Idaho or something like that, and I was like not happy. I'm like, you fuckers put me in Idaho on purpose.
okay. So
Listen, you can come to Neo
this,
Canada.
B, check this. And
I will check this.
so this is what we're talking about here. This Neo America map.
This is the map. Oh my god, here it is.
For the listeners of the podcast who are a little curious, I live in Seattle, Washington. So.
Oh my god. Cow. It's your cow.
So cow is
I'm just
California, Oregon, and Washington, I believe.
I think so.
Yeah, they all conglomerated into their own like island nation that's separate from the United States. It's not. They're still part of the United States, but now they are 3 states in one, basically.
It's like the old California map, is what it's inspired by.
show me the map again.
It's on.
It's on the Discord chat.
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, the inspiration to flood California and like cut it off from the rest of the United States is like in colonial times they had all these inaccurate portrayals of what California looked like just because they had no idea. So they just had it like as a peninsula jutting off the side of like the United States, and there was just like nothing there. It was like the Gulf of Mexico is like a blade, and then there's just like water. So we just like thought like, all right, well, what are we gonna do for Nevada? Might as well just flood it. Like they're already cutting off like.
Bye.
And I think the reasoning for it.
I have, I think 3, 4, 5 actually. I got absolutely West is Virginia in parentheses. I promise. That one is just. We know it's just a dead zone of traps.
Yes.
It's just a wasteland full of fuckers who are inbred so much that they're like, we love here, it's great. This is how I see absolutely West is Virginia. And then
I promise.
Yeah, I promise. And then there's Cousin Levin.
Cousin Levin.
Is that Georgia separated in 2?
Which one?
The Middle Eastern one.
There's the Middle Eastern one in Cousin Levin. Is that like just whole Georgia just split in 2?
I think that's Louisiana is Cousin Levin.
Oh yikes!
No, Louisiana's part of Texas.
No, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh,
We did. I think we split Georgia in some way.
It's so fucking weird being the only American in a podcast with a bunch of Canadians, and it's
American.
Okay, I'm American too. I helped create this.
Okay. Like, I was born in Louisiana. How could you not know what that state is?
I mean,
oh my god. Also,
you can blame Carter.
Now I remember why I was so mad. It's because you gave my fucking home state to fucking Texas. How could you do that?
Well,
that
well, here's the thing. All right, Wider Texas decided we needed to expand. So instead of just expanding in all directions, they just expanded west and east. So they're the same kind of landmass, or just wider. So as soon as you cross border into Wider Texas, everything is just 50% wider.
Oh, also Oklahoma.
How did it expand?
Like...
How did it expand west? New Mexico is the same size.
It just expanded east. Yeah.
Because, like, Oklahoma and Louisiana are just, like, gone. Like, they're...
Yeah, we made it swallow Oklahoma, for sure, yeah.
They're part of the Texas Cronenberg.
Yeah.
I'm a Cronenberg Morty!
Is the Texas model still applicable on this? It's always bigger in Texas?
It's always wider.
It's wider
now.
It's always wider now.
It's always wider. In
Texas. In wider Texas, you just stretch out because there's like a nuclear war there. But like, if you cross the border, you go back to normal.
Beautiful.
I think my favorite states are particularly the way y'all switched Massachusetts and Maine. That's just fucking hilarious.
Who came up with that?
Aidan did.
Yeah.
Reason behind that.
Also
Absolutely.
Colonial. They both used to be Massachusetts. Like, back in the day, it was Maine and Massachusetts were both Massachusetts. So I just was like, well, fuck it. Like, just bring it back.
The boys are back in town.
Yeah, exactly.
Also,
This is New America where we embrace tradition.
I'm a huge fan of Wyo and Ming.
Wyo and Ming.
Like, just being split, like...
So the whole story with Wyo and Ming is that Wyoming itself was having like this internal strife. Whatever the reason is, we're not sure yet. That's why we're going to make some lore videos about why it was shaped this way. But they became so heated that they split themselves into two territories and are kind of at war with each other. So India,
I'll bet you it's because like they're arguing over who has the best sunsets. It's like that fucking mundane.
Oh my god, yeah.
But
who has the better part of Yellowstone in like their territory?
Oh man,
I think that would be Wyo,
French,
because
and they just fight.
Lots of Yellowstone is in Idaho and Montana as well. So I think it would just be the north part that would.
Oh yeah, Montana's just part of Canada now.
Oh yeah, fuck. That's my other one. Like, y'all can have Montana. Just take it. It's y'all's.
Okay, can I take Minnesota?
Which one was Minnesota?
Oh, I forget.
Minnesota is the Wisconsin. It's Minnesota and Wisconsin together.
Oh lord!
You're all forgetting about the good mini lake boy.
I just noticed that.
The Upper Peninsula is its own state now, which it really should be, because it's not even like the rest of Michigan.
Oh, and New Jersey is now Action Park.
Yeah.
Nice.
The whole thing.
That sounds about right. I mean, it's where Max Payne takes place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like... that's exactly right. It's like Action Park, like, there's Mad Max Fury Road in some sections, like... It's basically like every like race car related, like there's even the Waterworld section, like for those diehard, like I actually liked Waterworld people. Like,
the whole Jersey Turnpike is just Mad Max now.
Yeah, exactly.
Like the whole turnpike going into New York, and it's like
aesthetics.
Yes. When you get into New York, you have to stop and like take off all your bondage gear, like get your weapons checked at the fucking state's door and everything. It's like, no. Y'all Action Parkers ain't gonna fuck this state up.
Yeah.
Wait,
is New York where
they would wear leopard prints and all those big old hoops and be Jersey Shore like, no? That's my interpretation of New Jersey.
Only in inner Jersey, because no one on Jersey Coast, like on the Jersey Shore, like actually dresses and acts like that. So,
but I thought you were gonna say is only on Hash Wednesdays, and I was like, what?
Hash Wednesday sounds fantastic.
My favorite.
What is Hash Wednesday?
My favorite part of lore that we've come up with is that in Pennsylvania, Gritty, like the mascot Gritty, is now the senator. And they're kind of like a socialist haven.
He isn't?
No,
he is.
No, he is. Like, Gritty, the mascot for the... Oh, yeah, kind of. Yeah, I mean, I'm from there. I am currently there right now. Yeah, Gritty is, like, the patron saint of, like, Pennsylvania. Like, we all bow to him, like, we fucking pledge allegiance to Gritty, like, alongside the American flag, of course. The American flag is higher than the Gritty flag, and then the Pennsylvania flag.
we need to hammer out two things, though. One, what does Neo America's flag look like? And
that's what we're thinking.
Definitely not Stars and Bars. Stars and Bars suck. Like, we need a new flag. We absolutely need a new flag.
So in New America, the old American flag is equivalent to the Confederate flag.
Wow.
Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah! Good.
I appreciate that.
Okay, now a couple other things. Sorry, Kathy, keep going.
There was another thing I noticed that you guys didn't fucking include any of America's island territories. So are they a part of America and are allowed American, benefits, sovereignties, stuff like that, or are they their own sovereign nations now? American Samoa, Northern Marianas Islands, Puerto Rico.
Are they further down?
They're like all over the place.
Yeah, there's like a bunch of like residual like weird territories that we have from like imperialism.
They should all be their own things now.
But
I feel like Canada.
US owns Guam.
Yeah, we should Guam becomes. We should put the lore into that. Yeah, it's part of America. I guess we're doing the Neo world as well. Or are we just doing the Neo Eastern Hemisphere or Western Hemisphere?
What I want from Guam is to be this really fancy, gay club, but still as a disgusting prison. Because the interior is just so beautiful, but the outside you're like, I don't want to go in.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, exactly. Come out and be like, "Hey, Queen, welcome to Guam."
Welcome to Guam. That sounds like such a.
That's such a Guamanian thing to say.
It sounds like the name of a prison gay bar. So, Guam.
Oh my god.
Can we talk about that just for a sec? How perfect the name is?
Hey, Guam.
Okay. So,
how you doing, Guam?
So that's gonna have to be canon in lore now. That Guam is just a gay prison bar.
Yes.
The whole fucking thing.
This is why we have extra opinions added in here. So, two more things before I want to show the Neo Canada map as well, because B, you'll get a kick out of that.
Oh, yes.
I was wondering what happened to us.
Yeah. So first off, we have Arkansas in here, so we're making the meme reality.
Please tell me y'all made Foundland and New Labrador, please.
Oh no, it gets better. I'll explain what I did with that one. Because Newfoundland and Labrador was my own thing.
I'll provide you all.
I'm gonna be honest. I barely remember the Canada one right now, so I am excited to see what happens.
Okay, so I'm gonna preface Neo Canada with how the Neo world came to be. So, sometime in the 2020s, in our timeline, a group of scientists in Montreal create a time travel device. And they use this time travel device to go back in time and make sure the Montreal screwjob never happened. And because that happened, WCW won the Monday Night Wars, and Neo America and Neo Canada came to be.
Holy shit.
Okay, you don't know how much it warms my heart to hear that.
Oh my God.
That's that's fucking badass, and I don't even like wrestling.
Yeah.
It's because of wrestling.
Yeah.
I'm so happy.
Because think of it like this. You know how much power Vince McMahon has right now? If he never got power, half of the shit that's happening in the world would not be happening.
Mm-hmm.
You're absolutely correct.
Well, that's why it's the Neo world.
Yeah.
Okay, now show everyone Neo Canada.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to say last thing. Your pride and joy. The right below Pennsylvania was the 5-part Virginias that we have over here.
Oh yeah, West Virginia, Western Virginia, Southwest Virginia. I was gonna say West, but I can't speak.
West East Virginia.
It's not.
Thank you.
It's not even Central Virginia. It's not even South Virginia. It's fucking.
No.
Fuck you.
There's West, and then there's regular, and then there's East, and that's it.
Yeah, but the central part is just a big old pole where there's the flag of all of the Virginias.
Yeah, that's the one, like, demilitarized zone. There's a flag with all of the different Virginias, and that's where they can't shoot at each other.
Yeah, okay, so in the Virginias, there's a war going on. It's a NASCAR war. They all have their own NASCARs. They all call it NASCAR. And yeah, it's a war. And Absolute West Virginia, I promise, is part of this war.
Yeah, they also have their own NASCAR in their, like, trap-laden wasteland. Like, as you said before, remember, like, when you were, like, building the lore of Absolutely West Virginia? How you said it would be like a hillbilly, like, wasteland? Like, we enjoy living here. Like, this is the most NASCAR, I promise. You know what I mean? Like, they're the Absolute West Virginia, so they have the most NASCAR. Like, as compared to the other ones.
The thing I'm curious about is all of their accents.
Yeah?
It's all variations. Like. It's variations on Boomhauer.
I thought that would just be Water, Texas.
Boomhauer is from southern Oklahoma.
From what?
He sounds nothing. He sounds nothing like any Virginian I've ever.
I know.
Like, I'm from the south.
They have from Georgia.
They have created their own, like, Boomhauer ecosystem, like, because of, like.
Boomhauer system.
Yeah.
Boy, I tell you what, man, the dang old ecosystem, man, it's fucking tigers and lions eating each other, man. It's
so much.
Poor little rabbits.
I just think back to the Pokemon thing.
Dang old I'm okay, Dad.
Okay, Charizard, how you doing?
I'm okay, Dad.
It's okay, Dad.
And then finally,
lots of guys are into it.
And then, all right.
Oh my god, it's all toilet sounds.
There'll be a dead cheerleader under that bed.
Okay, now to tie this back to our first topic, Hawaii is now just turned into Motunui from Bionicle.
I appreciate it.
Yes.
Wait, what? No, I thought it was. I thought. No.
Motunui is based off Polynesia.
But Motunui is from motherfucking Moana. And
so they had to make
I thought it was called Toa Nui, not Motunui.
Oh, Motunui was
Motunui is from, like, Bionicle. It's like the first Bionicle.
And Moana.
Oh, that's the thing, like, I think there was, like, controversy over that, where, like, LEGO kind of stole a bunch of names from, like, Polynesian mythology. So when they started doing newer Bionicle stuff, they had to kind of make it more, like, techno, like, that's why it sounds less, like, you know, authentically Asian, I guess? They kind of have, like, that, like, Polynesian aesthetic that they were going for, so, like, they kind of had to move away from it because, like, actual, like, Polynesians were like, I don't like that because this thing is called Motunui. Like, we don't like
because
that.
They're a bunch of culture appropriating fucks.
I mean, it kind of was. Like, it's kind of a little fucky that they took, like holy priest names and, like, named one of the little guys that, but anyway, let's not talk about, like, the racist origins of Bionicle, because I'm killing my childhood right now.
There you go. There you go.
Well, let me remedy that by bringing up Neo Canada.
I'm really excited for this one.
So here is Neo Canada.
So,
Quebec has succeeded.
Oh shit.
Oh shit, we gave away part of our land, and the worst part? Yes! Thank you! I'm from Quebec. Just to specify. And yeah, no, we gave
I thought it was Quebec.
What? No, it's Quebec. Well, in
Quebec.
But in French, it's Quebec.
In French.
In French,
it's Quebec. I say Quebec because I'm from Louisiana. God damn it!
I say Quebec because I'm from Quebec.
You would be very on that, but because you're from Louisiana, I could totally understand that.
But it's okay. I get it. You know, you used to be a part of Canada in long way past. You know, because Louisiana used to be part. But let me check the Neo world of Canada. What
Oh
the
my
fuck?
Christ! Oh my Christ!
oh.
All of it. That's my That's my fucking favorite. All of it. And
I'm
also,
just talking
White
about
Castle.
one-
It's not even like a city. It's just a whole ass province now.
I'm
This is
Hell of a-
ass
hell of a-
Canada.
Oh my god. What is Quebec AD?
Yeah, you have to explain this.
Quebec AD is Quebec after division. So after the scientists made sure the Montreal Screwjob never happened, Quebec sort of just like flew into the future with technology, and is just no longer a part of Canada.
Yeah,
So,
they're
like,
their own, like, enclosed, like, technical, like, Marvel, like, Wakanda, but basically in Canada.
Essentially.
And
Like-
it's French.
I love it because this is literally what would have happened if the Montreal Screwjob
Bjork's
didn't happen.
Oh yeah. Look at the top right. We got Bjork's
Bjork's culture because they stole Iceland.
Yeah, so all of the like fucking froze together. So that's Iceland now, and Bjork just rules Bjork's country.
I agree.
So, someone was mentioning Newfoundland and Labrador. So they're
So
pretty
they're
much
separated.
So they're separated now because now this is my headcanon. Newfoundland and Labrador are constantly at war with each other, and like over who has that whole section of land. So as you can see, the line between them is very kind of like sweet. And, like, the land are exchanged almost like weekly.
What the
Still at
fuck?
odds with each other, and they ride into battle. Newfoundland rides in on Newfies, the Newfie dogs, and Labrador rides in on Labrador Retrievers.
That's beautiful.
I'm fucking done. I'm leaving this fucking podcast.
You want to talk about Tim and Jeff for a little?
Oh
I'm-
yeah,
My family's from
Tim,
Jeff.
Jeff, and shrimping.
shrimping is mine. I was like, yeah, it looks like a big shrimp. So yeah, we're gonna
That's,
name it Shrimpingtons.
Prince Edward Island, right? That's Jeff.
Yes.
Jeff,
Yeah.
yeah, Mr. Pickle Jeff.
Dude, I was like, like so hard choking back laughter. Like when I just saw Jeff and you were talking about Labrador and like really into explaining it, I was like choking back the Pickle Rick laughter. I was like, holy fuck that we called it Jeff instead of fucking Pickle Rick or anything. We just ignored the opportunity. It's great.
Why is it
I
Jeff
didn't-
though?
I didn't even think about it until now, the pickle thing. But
because it's named Jeff because my name's Jeff.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's why. I think that's what I said. Like maybe at some point, that's probably we got Jeff, Tim, and Shrimpingtons.
Is after Tim the Enchanter from Monty Python and the Search for the Holy Grail.
Oh yeah, of course. Yes.
I have another question.
Okay,
Is Upper Canada based on the actual historical thing?
yes, you got it. Yes, Upper Canada based off the actual historical thing.
Yeah.
you want to explain that?
Okay, so if you don't know, when the white people came to rape and pillage our indigenous people, they called Ontario Upper Canada and Quebec Lower Canada because in Quebec the rivers run down, and in Ontario the rivers run up.
Whoa.
Whoa.
What?
Oh shit, someone got dropped. Oh.
Oh, there's me.
Oh my god, we missed you.
Hello? Yeah,
can't live
no.
it died on me. My Discord just was like not outputting sound or anything.
That's
Yeah,
happened
that happens to
before.
me sometimes. I think that happened to me
it's
once.
So many people. Happens to me all
Yeah.
the time.
We should like. I think we should like quell the overpopulation that's happening in this Discord thing right now.
Oh.
We should like set some ground rules. Like we should have like one child policy. We should have all kinds of fucking like.
What are you talking about?
Did you guys Kim Jong-un is dying. He's in a vegetative state.
we should fucking go to Kim Jong-un and be like, hey, we need some advice on controlling the population.
You know what he'll say about that?
Wait. Hold on. Okay, I just realized something. Why does, like, Alaska have, like, a giant dick coming out of its head? Because that's not normally there.
So
yeah, I forgot about that.
So with Alaska,
or excuse me, the Soviet Union, the fucking Soviet Union.
So,
well, you know,
so when I was making it, I was like, I want to make sure that all of these little islands are kind of connected to Soviet Union. So I was just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna make the whole like land. I'm gonna like trace around where the empty water is.
Oh yeah.
So
you gave it
you did the actual.
You gave it multiple different kinds of shoes.
The fucking Siberian Strait.
Yes, the Bering Strait.
You did it. You fucking did it. $10.
At the top, we have a sock foot, no shoe, and then coming up the bottom, we have a high heel, like in the leftward area. And then down there, it's a thumb, I guess, with a hand.
I'm sorry for my really bad tracing job.
The thing is, it looks kind of like... Yeah, go ahead.
My favorite part of Canada is we took Saskatchewan and just made it a parking lot for the West Edmonton Mall.
I mean, it's not that already.
It also almost looks like you put Juneau in British Columbia, so props on taking Sarah Palin from us. Really appreciated.
Oh, I mean, that's okay.
Well, so we've got British Columbia and we've got French Guatemala. So
what is French Guatemala?
Why French? And why Guatemala? Fucking Guatemala?
We were trying to think of what's the opposite of British Columbia. So we came to French Guatemala.
German.
Icelandic.
No, it's obviously German Belize.
Or Icelandic Philippines.
Icelandic Philippines actually works pretty well too.
Yeah. Sometimes I have ideas. They work.
We gotta have, like... The thing is, I think we were going for the exact opposite from the European perspective, because we were like, alright, British, what's the opposite of British? French. They hate each other. So, like... I think that's where, like, I was like, alright, French, and then, what's another Central American country?
Sorry.
Pick it out of a hat. Guatemala.
I'm sorry, is there a single country that does not hate Britain?
I think even countries that are within the Great Britain, like within the UK, hate Britain. Like,
oh, absolutely.
I think, like,
a friend of mine in Wales is always complaining about Britain.
I think even the English hate Britain, so...
Yeah, it's weird.
Britain
it's kind of like...
Everybody hates Britain. New show.
I would watch that every
week. To Neo Canada.
Have you guys been seeing these new memes? This is totally off topic, but it's on topic for Britain being weird and like dumb and made fun of now. So basically, have you seen these like uptick in memes of where it'll be like English speech, but like written out phonetically? Like they'll have like stupid and stuff like that, and like they'll make it really exaggerated. Yes. Dude, I love that.
I wheeze so hard at those.
I fucking love that. Like, and like, the thing is, I was doing that like in like high school, because I was like talking to this English girl, and I was like, oh yeah, like, you guys say like fuck and shit, right? Like, you know, I would like type it all really like fucking like dainty, like
F-O-O-K.
Yeah, exactly. Wait just a fucking minute. It's like hook, but with an F.
Yeah.
I
mean, but like, yeah. So I'm like really happy about the return of that meme because I am already an expert in it. So if it becomes like more popular, I'm going to start like channeling the talents of high school Aidan, the few talents of high school Aidan into the new memes. So
fully supported. Do it.
Keep your eyes peeled for some dank memes coming out of my meme page. Link in the description.
Yeah, nice shout out.
I now have the best idea ever.
Oh god, what's that?
What is it?
Neo Europe map.
Ooh.
A Neo
Oh my god.
Yes. Can Neo Europe consist like its own?
Yes.
Hold on. Say it again.
Aren't we already kind of in a Neo Europe?
That's not fucking important right now. That's
not.
Don't think about it too hard.
I mean, if you look at Neo Canada right now, Quebec is living its actual dream, being independent and alone. And also, can I build the lore on Quebec? Because I have the best one.
Oh.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Like it's like a walled off city that's futuristic. Go ahead, let's do it.
I just want one specific thing because it's gonna make everything more like perfect. I want Montreal to be its own island and to be part of Neo Canada.
Really?
Holy shit! So it's like an exclave.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like Hong Kong is to China, kind of like it used to be,
or like Taiwan or something. I don't.
Yeah.
I didn't study geography.
Like Oman and the United Arab Emirates, get it straight. There's like 50 different exclaves.
Yeah. Because what would make sense is Montreal hates Quebec. We just hate everything that's outside of our city. So it would make sense that we're like, no, we don't want to be stuck with those racist French speakers. Please take us back.
Yeah, everybody I know from everybody I know from Canada, not everybody, but maybe a lot. I don't know what I'm talking about, but I do know that my friend who lives in Quebec City, like, fucking hates Montreal.
I know. I'm a Montrealer, and I know all the hate. It's so much fun. So yeah, no, Quebec, after the Montreal Screwjob, what happened is...
it didn't happen. It did not happen.
That's what I mean. It did not happen. What happened after is Vince McMahon just blew up because like too much steroids was in his veins because of how angry he was.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I really don't like Vince McMahon, but I can go into a discourse about that. Let's not. And what about Phil Fish?
Fish?
Montreal's poster boy.
I don't know much about Phil Fish, but I've heard people say, like, hashtag fuck Phil Fish before. I don't know why. I don't know anything about him. Who is he?
He's a douchebag. And
yeah, no, he looks like a douchebag. He looks like he sniffs panties at night.
He got the short end of the stick at just about every turn with him developing his game, and I feel for him, but he's also like a fucking douchebag. He's really arrogant.
Was he like involved in the Gamergate stuff or something?
Oh, that was beautiful.
Was he like a Gamergate guy or something? Like involved in that?
I don't think he was specifically involved in that, but he was a big face of the video game industry when Gamergate was like in full swing in the early 2010s. Because Fez was taking like a long time to develop, and people were just kind of dragging him for not releasing Fez. And yeah.
Oh.
Alright, well...
His name is
I have
literally...
a lot to say about Phil Fish. I have a lot of feelings.
It's okay, you're allowed to have all the
Philippe
feelings.
Poisson!
Yeah, his name is literally Phil Fish in
literally
French.
Philippe Poisson.
Well,
yes. His name is French then?
Yeah. But his
name is like actually Philippe Poisson.
Okay.
So it's literally Phil Fish, just written in French.
I understand now. I thought his name was actually Phil Fish, like he was just like a regular, like, "Hey, my name's Phil Fish." Like, just like you just
Nope. His name's actually Phil Fish.
What if his name is like Phil with a PH and Fish with a PH as well?
Oh my god, that would be fucking weird. It's like he would get free entry at every Fish concert.
I was gonna say that.
He must smoke so much free weed, like.
And when Phil Fish, when PH Phil, PH Fish says something he really likes, he sees something he really likes, he goes, "Yo, that's fat with a PH."
Like he actually says that whole thing. I'd be very happy.
No, I love it.
He's like,
no, don't divorce him.
He like puts up his like thing. He's like, with a PH, by the way, like just so you know. Like,
No, he has cards where it literally shows like with a PH.
Oh yeah, he doesn't even have to say it. He just takes it out of like his like pocket. Like he has a polo shirt. He takes it out of his pocket, like with a PH.
Okay, so I'll just say that what this is all telling me is that B and Kathy should be part of the Neo World creation team.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes, the developers.
Wait, Kathy on the what?
So we can all five of us work on the creation of future Neo World stuff, which would include like the lore behind the countries and how they came to be, as well as Neo Europe.
Yes. First thing about Neo Europe, Switzerland will be called Cheddar.
Like this.
And Sicily is its own nation again, please.
Yeah. That's gonna be just Cheddarland.
Are we gonna make any coronavirus references, like, in any of these, like, Neo America things?
No.
It's like the hot button issue right now.
Because
should we keep it out?
That just instantly dates it.
No,
That's true. It's like saying, what does the fox say?
God damn it, man. Well, no, because of the fact that the Montreal Screwjob never happened, that's a butterfly effect for the COVID-19 never happened.
Oh yeah, it never happened, yeah.
Yeah.
Because all of this new stuff happens.
SARS.
Yeah, SARS, fucking bird flu, swine flu, that all never happened because of the
H1, yeah, swine flu just never happened.
Well, damn.
Even
though most of those diseases came from China.
Yeah, but we're gonna make Neo-Asia soon.
Well...
Oh, shit. I don't know why I'm not remembering the name of that famous building that burned recently.
Notre Dame.
Yes, exactly.
Oh,
Hunchback.
The Notre Dame. Fine, La Notre Dame.
Can it be called the Notre Dame?
Punched.
The Notre Dame. Oh my god. Well, I'm glad that we all came here to do an extended talk on only the Neo World stuff.
Yeah, we...
podcast has become.
Did you write "fuck" in the chat?
Yes.
Yes, I need support. Also,
I'll react it.
I have a question for Neo Canada after.
After the podcast?
After what you're saying.
Oh, okay.
Oh, fuck, I lost my audio.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no.
Okay, sorry, I'm back.
Sorry, so who started first? Who had something to say?
I had something to say about Neo Canada. Why is Ontario racist Canada?
Oh, it's a joke that I'll explain to you after we stop recording.
Okay.
Racist ass Canada. Don't forget the ass.
Isn't that accurate?
Yeah.
That's just what it is. I don't even remember what that province is because I always forget.
That's Alberta.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I forget. It's Alberta.
It's Alberta to me. Yeah, that was terrible. Wait. I'm sorry. I apologize.
No, don't. I loved it. 100%.
Sorry.
Okay,
Kathy,
good.
What were you gonna say?
Okay. Oh, it's a little off topic, man. Oh, but I think the funniest thing about the Notre Dame is that it literally means our
Sorry,
women.
the mic really cut out really hard.
Yeah, it cut out super hard.
Notre means our.
Yeah.
And like my, our, and Dame means woman, so Notre Dame means our woman, and I think that's really fucking
It's more
weird.
Our Lady.
Our Lady.
Like,
yeah, they used to name like ships after girls, like she's setting sail. Like it was never like this boat is a man. You know what I mean? Like I don't think they called the Titanic a man. They even said the Titanic, she's unsinkable. Like it's just like
signing gender stuff.
What is it with like naming like things after like as if maybe it's because like the dudes would like go on a voyage and then like miss their wives.
I think you just answered your own question. They're treating objects as women and women as objects.
That's probably true, but I hope like there's a silver lining in that. At least some of them missed their wife, so it's like at least they're thinking like, well, I'll have like a feminine presence around me while I'm amongst a bunch of men, like maybe on a boat or something, going somewhere. Like
I hope they'll
maybe.
I mean, they probably did.
Hopefully, some people were in love.
Oh my god.
That's what my history teacher said.
Can you imagine, like, oh my god, can you fucking, like, imagine no gay shit going on a boat full of hundreds of sweaty, muscular dudes? Like,
that's the thing.
Really,
all that shit gets whitewashed out of history. Nobody fucking talks about, like, pirate shit like that. I know, that's the thing, like, it's so romanticized that, like, they don't think, like, it's like, oh yeah, crew's all like male, like, and then fucking just like, okay,
it's so fucking romanticized that they actually got rid of the romance.
I mean,
yeah, it's like
let men
washed.
For me, my history teacher was open about it. He was like, oh yeah, no, when the white people came to Gaspésie, they were like, no, they're all gay, they were fucking. Man, they're all alone. They be fucking in their hairy butts.
It's like, yeah,
in their hairy butts.
Yeah.
What else are they going to do other than get drunk?
Fuck beavers.
Exactly.
Is that better?
Well, I mean the beaver that's on your butt, not like actual beavers. This podcast does not condone bestiality in any way.
Yeah, I was about to be like, are we talking about that? That's why I was.
We're talking about booty. We're talking about booty beavers.
Also, it's been about an hour, so I think it's about time for us to wrap things up.
So,
Aidan,
I think we really have become the Chaotic Stupid YouTube channel.
I love it.
I'm loving this. I'm really, really loving this.
This is a great dynamic.
Yeah, how would you guys be interested in coming back for more podcasts, both B and Kathy?
I'm in.
I'm so fucking in.
I gotta build Quebec AD with our future Prime Minister, President, Mayor, Phil Fish.
Cybertronic Phil Fish.
Does anyone have anything they want to plug, or?
I already plugged my meme page very gratuitously earlier in the thing, so that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean,
nothing to plug.
Potentially the Biolante single's coming out, but my friend who's in it, his cat just died. I have a band, and so his cat just died, so it's kind of going to be put on hold right now. I might release the demo, which just has my stuff, but it'll probably be unofficial, go on YouTube and click this link and you can see it for free or whatever. But yeah, because I just don't feel like I want to make him do work during Corona, and then also his cat died, so that's probably gonna be put on hold. But maybe some demos coming out, so that's pretty much it.
Poor baby.
Yeah, that sounds really sad. Ugh.
Rip in peace, sweet cat.
Yeah. His name was Earl Grey.
Oh,
his name was
Earl Grey. That is the cutest name.
And he was a fan of coffee.
It's so ironic. I love it.
So, sorry.
That is so strange.
That it. Okay. That is very sad. Well wishes go out to your friend. Sorry, B and Kathy, did you want to plug, like, maybe a Twitter, an Instagram?
Meme page?
I don't have a meme
Favorite
page.
gang?
Favorite gang? I mean, I like my own gang, the Potato Gang.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe lazy and shit, and I have a dog who's the mascot, so...
Oh, I'll have to see the link about that. Yeah.
I can start creating it. I'm the president of the Potato Crew.
Oh,
First
sick.
rule is be lazy.
Fuck yeah.
And we have
President
a
of the Potato Crew.
And
That's like DK, but like better because it's potatoes.
Yeah.
yeah.
We're the PK.
The PK Potato Con?
Potato Crew. Your C is a K.
Potato Crew. Like Toys R Us.
Like it's like a Mardi Gras crew, like KREWE.
Yes. It's my street gang of laziness.
Perfect.
And, Kathy, do you have anything you want to plug?
I do indeed, Mr. Carter, sir. Check out Kathy's Twitter at HYDRASHION. That's at Hydration for all your favorite memes, extreme left politics, and NSFW debauchery.
Yes,
Whoa.
I appreciated that.
to me, please.
Now that was a fucking trailer. Holy shit.
It was everything.
We should get some fucking music behind that, like some pyrotechnics maybe.
Also, your girl sells nudes, so buy your girl some weed.
So I'm gonna have to get all of the info about all of these different things right after this podcast is done.
Yeah, like just send it in the general chat.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
and then I'll put
Totally.
it on the title card.
And with that, peace.